Because he was tussling with YG and his bodyguard, who he claimed had knives, somebody came from around him and stabbed Drake with a ruler. So we know YG didn't stab Drake with a ruler, but it doesn't matter. Because if we could prove that YG had...
Well, unfortunately, if somebody is unalive, that's what the situation is that Young and Hefe has going on. To make it comparable, even though it's not the same situation, but just to give you an example of Young and Hefe, I don't mean any harm. Don't get upset with me. Please don't get upset with me. For the situation is somebody was unalived in a group attack. So no matter how that person was unalived or who unalived that person in said group attack, the fact that this situation has happened is pretty clear to see that you will have to get, accosted for this. You're going to have to deal with some sort of retribution by law enforcement, because if a unalivement was committed in the act of a commission, you will be charged with that commission of a crime. You will be charged with that unalivement. You know what I'm saying? You can't commit unalignments and commissions of felonies. You know, that just doesn't work in the state of California. I don't think it works anywhere, but specifically in California, that is a felony.
A knife. And YG was...
You might get accessory to unalignment. You might get manslaughter. You might even get hit with, the same full unalignment as unalignment one. But you're gonna get hit with something. They're gonna put that body on you some kind of way, some kind of fact.
Was participating in that fight with a knife. And he called the hit on Drake with a ruler. YG is going to jail for the rest of his life. So can we prove that it was actually YG in that black pants and red stripes? Can we prove that? Well, here's the thing. We got the proof that was YG. We got the undoubtable proof that was YG. They asked him what YG was wearing, and he says the black pants with the red stripes down the middle. This is the pants. This is YG wearing.
Now, I want to point out that we don't know if these are black. Like, I don't know. It's just a blurry picture. I don't know, man. It could be orange. You know what I'm saying? It could be lavender. I don't know what color these pants are. It's a really blurry picture. That might not even be YG. So, here we go.
This is the pants. This is YG wearing. That YG wore the night that Drake with a ruler brawl broke out. Now, if we pause right here and we look at YG advancing, that right there is the pants he's advancing on. Well, look at it. This is the exact same pants.
Stripe going down the side and black shiny shoes. Black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side. Black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side. Black shiny jacket, black...
Flakko, we get it, bro. You don't got to play it 3 times.
Pants with a red stripe going down the side.
These dudes got to be the dumbest set of criminals I've ever seen in my life. Why would you allow yourself to get photographed in the pants that you wore the night of the murder? Sir, this is probably a bigger mistake, but certainly just as big as Munchie B admitting he passed the bottle to Draco's killer every day. This is terrible.
Now, when it comes to this whole situation of Munchie B passing that bottle, yeah, that was really bad. That was atrocious. That was something that probably shouldn't have been said. But at the same time, too, Flakko's pretty much collecting all the pieces like Infinity Stones and putting them together for law enforcement. I'm not really sure what he gets out of any of this, but Flakko's doing a masterful job. And when I say a masterful job of putting together these sticks and stones to break these rappers' bones. I'm not sure, but golly, Flakko, what do you have against YG and Munchie B? Well, we know what you have against Munchie B, but why is YG catching all these strays? You don't even care for rappers like that, and we all know that you don't care about Draco the Ruler like this. So why are you being so LAPD-ish?
This is terrible. Why would you allow yourself to get photographed in the pants you wore the night that Draco... What?
They then asked him what was YG wearing, and he would tell him a black ski mask, black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side, and black shiny shoes. They would then ask, so the other guys were wearing red, correct? And he would say yes. And as you can see right here,
just for the record, we didn't see a ski mask. I'm just throwing it out there.
Watch this footage.
The video of the situation, you can see the clothes that he's describing. The black ski mask.
Now, the reason why this footage is important, I'm about to show you guys where YG was and where Draco was.
Mask, black shiny jacket.
Let's rewind a little bit more. 1 second. Right here. This is Drake. This is Draco the Ruler. This is Draco the Ruler right here. This is Drake.
Now, we don't know who's who because this is, again, extremely grainy and extremely blurry footage. So I'm not saying that Flakko's right or wrong or anything like this. I'm not saying anything. But what I am saying is we don't know indefinitely who any of these people are in this extremely grainy footage that looks like it was taken on a fucking Samsung, or I'm sorry, on a Sidekick, on an LX.
Go.
When the I-95 recorded this.
This is Draco's security guard. He's exactly where he said he was. So they are advancing on Draco. Now, I was told this footage right here is like of the fight. You're about to see YG walk into frame. So the security guard apparently starts starts tussling with YG and his security guard, and then YG, according to this dude, right, the Draco security guard, YG starts to swipe.
Pants with a red stripe going down the side.
And we actually watch YG swipe in real life too. Watch this.
With a red stripe going down.
Pause. Nobody wants to watch YG swipe in real life but you, Flakko. Super pause.
You see,
Pauses in the chat. Pauses in the chat. That's wild.
Side.
you see the
black
swipe?
shiny shoes, a black ski mask, black shiny jacket, a black ski mask, pants with a red stripe, black shiny jacket, black pants
You see?
jacket, black pants with
You see the swipe
black
goes.
shiny
No, we no, we don't see.
jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side, and black shiny shoes, a black ski mask, black shiny jacket.
Oh, hold on. Come on, bruh. The same skin tone. Oh my God, cuh. It's the same skin tone. It's him. It's the same skin tone. Even without what
This nigga Flakko is sick. Oh boy, this man is sick. This nigga cold. Man, disgusting behavior.
even without this, even without
Black
the footage,
pants with a red stripe going down the side, and black shiny.
now we know who was in the red pants. Well, the black pants with the red stripes. Now we know. Now, YG actually wore those pants after the murder, which is what makes this even dumber. Yo, bro, you should have burned the clothes that you wore that night. Like, simply, you should have burned the clothes you wore that night. This is terrible. This is bad, man. Now, Draco the Ruler has some advice for YG. See, Draco the Ruler experienced a similar fate in the past, right? In his life. You see, Draco had some dudes around him. And because of their actions, he went down and he was considered a kingpin, right? The ruler of the gang. They used his name against him. So here is Draco the Ruler, talking about California penal codes and really breaking down how the law works and why YG is absolutely cooked. Now, this is not about YG, but this fits what's going on with YG currently. And I just think it was fitting for Draco the Ruler to explain it to YG instead of Poetic Flakko.
And on top of that, they were saying the Stink Team was a gang.
Yeah,
You were the leader.
I was the leader because of my name, Draco
Right.
the Ruler.
And in California, if you're a gang member, you can be charged for crimes that other members did.
Other people do.
So whatever the Stink Team did
Yep,
in their own personal life
yep.
could ultimately be put on you because you're the quote-unquote leader of this violent gang.
Even if I wasn't there, but that would be penal code 182.5.
Right.
Criminal street gang conspiracy, which they don't even charge people with. But they had decided to charge me with that.
Well, they charge people with it. You got charged with it, so you would constitute as people.
How does it feel to be sitting there and like all these charges are just piling up on you and you're like, yo, like,
Yeah.
I didn't do none of this shit.
Yeah,
and they're
exactly.
putting everything on me right now.
I mean, on top of that, like, that, it had to do a lot with, like, these rapper niggas and all this other shit that they didn't want to see me get out anyway. So, like, they would say that they wasn't doing police shit or weird shit, but then you go put some shit on the internet saying I did something that I didn't do, or every day you tweeting some shit, and all the police doing is looking like, oh, well, we're going to, bring this in, or we're going to look at this. Oh, look what Whoopty Whoop just said. Like, they don't understand that. So I'm sitting here, it's a new room or it's something new every time.
So with that all being said, for those of you guys who say that me talking online or you talking online or he talking online or she talking online isn't police activity, he's telling you right now how it was used against him in police activity. So just kind of be aware of that.
Time I go to court, like, oh, well, whoopty whoop, and we don't know if we're gonna use this, but you know, it's right here. Some shit off of Twitter or something that somebody said, like, so with all the people tweeting stuff and fuck Draco and fuck this and whatever, most of the blood niggas fuck blood and blood this and all this other stuff, then the police, all they do is say, here goes another narrative. Or we're gonna say he was beefing with this person. We're gonna say he was beefing with this person. He created all these issues with all these people because people want to get on Twitter and say all this other shit.
In Draco's case, it was the Bloods that was telling on him. In y'all case, y'all told on yourselves, bro. Y'all did a whole lot of self.
Sheesh, man. Yeah, man. It probably was best to just keep this whole thing off the internet. It was probably best to just not talk about any of this on the internet, because when it's all said and done, it just gets really flaming, skullduggerous and larcenous, man. I'm not really sure why, you know, people think that this is the type of content they should put out into the universe, into the world, but certain things we should just keep to ourselves, man. Certain things are just better left kept inside the house.
Snitching and self-incrimination. Now, Draco has educated y'all on California penal codes and laws. Good luck. And we're far from finished, bro. We have so much. Bro, this was like an emergency video. Y'all didn't plan on dropping another video until I hear back from something that I'm waiting on. Well, this was just an emergency video, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section.
All right, man. Y'all know the deal. It's red dots to the left. Say a prayer and be blessed. We are gone.